Hello, and welcome back, or welcome in if you're just joining. We're back into the Star Trek universe again with Voyager Sector 4, sorry. Which I guess is also kind of Section 4 of the game, but yeah. Hey Rod, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Switch things over here. There we go. Alright, so Sector 4 Alliances. Couple updates to the game now. They do have a manual save. So, for those that want to, they can save scum as much as they please now. Which, personally was never an issue for me. Hey Juan, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I didn't think the manual quick save was necessary, because if you just open and close a resource node 5 times, you'll get an autosave anyway. I'm great, Rod. How are you? How's everybody's weekend going? Yeah, exactly. The choices matter, which makes redoing the sectors more enjoyable. If anyone cares to notice, I tested the space cheese, and it is pretty good. You can see I have 2,300 research points, which you can get first thing before you even pick up any deuterium, if you really wanted to. Ooh, you got a second monitor, Rod? Sweet. What kinds do you have? And what size? Sounds fun. I love multi-monitors. That's why I don't think I'd ever get a curved one, just because I love having a few. Yeah, Juan. If you just pick up all the duranium and don't pick up any deuterium, you can open your science lab and just spend an hour shuttling across the system. I found 10 cycles was a decent amount, and I just ironically I just threw on Star Trek Voyager and watched the show while I just flew from one side of the system to the other for a while, which allows you to basically research everything in your first 2 tiers. Absolutely complete. Same with your crew. And science, I've been working on tier 3 because level 2 biolabs and large hydroponics are very important. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like a quote unquote best start, which again, the way the systems are generated, I don't think there really is like a. I mean, I'm sure there is a meta build for somebody that wants to figure it out, but I think if you wanted to do the science point cheese, you can get a lot done in a hurry. Like I've got 2 of the large hydroponics bays. These are all my cargo bays down here. I just have 2 extra for each resource. What are we doing for food? We are producing 795 food every 10 turns. So I'm completely self-sufficient on food as at present. And that's with the mess hall serving food rations. 2 Samsung 28 curves. Okay. And a 21. Nice. Yeah, I got the whole ship open and built. Well, open anyway for building. I did some shenanigans and I got the Klingon Bilana and the Romulan dude. The only other hero that you can get is, if spoiler alert, if you want to mute it for a second, is human Bilana. So that's the only one you can miss, but it's a choice, one or the other. Okay. And I got main engineering up to level 4. We're full on fuel. We're full on food. We have used up a fair bit of our resources. And we have 4 injured folks. And I need to maintain morale. Otherwise, 35 are threatening to leave. And at present, I can't run the ship with 35 leave. So... And yeah, this is the start of alliances. We have 4 systems. Almost spoiled it last time, but managed to restrain myself. I ended up with Klingon and human Bilana. Nice. Yeah, I got normal Bilana and Klingon Bilana. I thought it was one or the other, and you couldn't get them both. It must be... Like, it must be somewhere in the middle of that dialogue that you can, like, fail but succeed, I guess you would say. So, yeah, here we are. We're, ready for alliances. So being full on fuel and food kind of makes going through the system a little tricky, but I think we'll take a chance to repair. We have lots of food and fuel to use for that. And then we also have this distress call here. Picked up a distress signal from a remote Class M moon. Sensors indicate a makeshift shelter with a handful of life forms inside, low on supplies. So we could probably drop them off food or fuel, maybe score some crew, and then go repair. Pick up the science points, and then, what's this one? Innocence. We've picked up a distress signal. Based on our analysis, it's been calling for help for quite some time. Let's hope we're not too late. Okay, well, let's hope they can hold out a little detour. Let's go here first. Okay, and a new trade offer. Sweet. Ooh, all our titanium. What can we go up? 200. Or we can do a gel pack. We have 20 of those. I have 2 level 2 biolabs running, so we will be sorted on gel packs. I think I'll probably use one of those because I don't have the resources to upgrade things. It's better neither human or Klingon returns to the bridge. They both have awesome engineering skills for away missions too. I think probably the gel pack for 100 is probably best. Feel like we're gonna need it for some battles. Okay, so offer food, or offer food and hydroponic bay level 2. Offer them to join the crew. Well, we'll go with the least risky and just give them some food, and we'll take some morale. Not that we need it. And we'll zip over here for some duranium. Again, safe option. There we go. Operation was a success. 64. Okay. Now, so what we have going on here is a hydroponics bay without a hero in it. Just because I have them down in the large bay. This one's just kind of there because I don't feel like moving it, and I bumped it up to level 2, so it's kind of resource locked to stay there now. And I generally move somebody in and out of sick bay, just because you don't always need somebody in there if there's nobody injured. So I'll generally zip the doctor between the hydroponic stuff. And then we have the metaphysic shield room, which gives us, I think, a plus 80 to our shields and a boost in recharge time. We got the holodeck up and operating for the morale boost. We got some of the emergency, or maybe all of the emergency quarters upgraded now. Yep, all the emergency quarters are level 2. We got crew quarters along that level as well. One up there. 3 battery packs. And then, yeah, like I said, our cargo bays down here. 2 cargo bays for each resource. Level 4 main engineering. And carry in the shuttle bay, which I've been thinking about upgrading and building the second shuttle. Now that we have the gel packs for all of that, we can start upgrading stuff. Which, again, now I'm not too rushed on upgrading the science lab, but under normal circumstances, that would be a top priority to get that to level 2, or at least get another one built. Let's see what we can do with main engineering. Don't have the tech for it. Okay. Hey, Elijah. Welcome in. How's it going? Having a good weekend? Let's see. Oh, right. We had that trade come in for dilithium. Nice. 1,000 food for 8 dilithium. We're taking that. We need the dilithium for warp core upgrades mainly. This is what I've been using it for. And it's needed for research that we don't have running. Good day. Good day, thanks, yeah. Went for a climb this morning. Had some lunch, and here we are. We're trying to get home from Delta Quadrant. Kinda want to go level 4, but it's a lot of resources, and a lot of it is kind of hidden. So we're getting into meat and potatoes, I think, now. There's, from what I hear, there's 12 sectors. So we're just getting into the middle game, quote unquote, now. Maybe tier 3 crew, if morale is going to keep being an issue. But tier 3 engineering offers some very good things. Especially warp core efficiency. I don't have anything else to research, so it's either that tier 3, that tier 3. We could tier 4 science, but that's a good chunk of dilithium. But I feel like science is going to be important to stay ahead on. Especially with hydroponic bay level 3 there. But upgrading combat rooms would also be could be very wise. I think I might do that because I can upgrade a lot of these basic combat rooms that I already have. And then place a few of the others that I have researched but haven't placed yet. Might be a good strategy. Jeez. Probably doesn't matter on normal, so we'll go with combat because every once in a while that'll surprise you for a lot of damage. So let's jump on that, and then we can upgrade our combat rooms. I think we can upgrade cargo if we wanted to. Yeah, we could. But we have room for large cargo bays now, so... On the combat note... Let's see, disruptor control room. What do we need? More trilithium. Okay. The rest we have. Okay, so trilithium... Tritanium, sorry. For disruptor array. Okay. Here we go. A drift ship. We've reached our destination. Captain, we've arrived. The ship looks really beat up. Scan the alien ship. Want to know what we're dealing with? Harry, 5 life signs, faint. The ship's been hit hard by radiation. We should be careful, Captain. I'll hail them. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We received your distress call. Rivas, thank you for coming. We already lost hope. I'm Captain Rivas. We were exploring a nearby nebula. We were unprepared for the subnucleonic radiation. Our ship couldn't manage the exposure. We've been stuck here, and radiation sickness. Judging by the contamination levels, they won't last long. The radiation destroyed our warp coils. We're dead in the water. We can't get back to the medical facility at our base. We can offer to take them home. We can use the Vidian surgical device to heal Riva's crew, and we could use sickbay to treat their crew. Well, I'm thinking we should go with the 100% chance one here, because it's a 100% chance. We'll beam you aboard to our sickbay. Stand by. Thank you, Captain. I feel reborn. Another day and we would... Thank you. But we're still stranded. Could you help us with some... polyfuranide? Something like that? Let's see what we can do. We won't leave you adrift in space, Rivis. We'll find the poly whatever. We would be eternally grateful, Captain. We'll be back soon, I promise. Tricky and rare, that stuff. Any ideas, anyone? Neelix. Well, Captain, we're not too far from the Drarian system. The moons of Drarian 2 might have polyfuranide, but we'd need permission from the Draenans first. Okay, well, let's ask about them. Yeah, Drayans? A very private species, Captain. Private. Well, Captain, a long time ago, the Drayans became over-reliant on technology. So they cut themselves off from it, and from the outside world. Let's try our luck. Helm, set a course for Drayan 2. Okie dokie. Grab these science points first real quick here. What do we got? A science station. We've uncovered a well-hidden science station on a small moon orbiting an inconspicuous planet. Despite its hidden nature, the scientists hail us and are eager to talk. Offer some of the scientists to join our crew. Ask for an exchange of scientific knowledge. And we can't do Science Lab Level 2, but it is help scientists with their current project. Not much different in success rates. We could use some more crew, and I think we have room for them. So I think we're going to try and nab some crew. All right, 6 more. Excellent. Take that. Oh no, 5 of them are homeless. What do we got? We have 50 for crew. And then that's 18 each. 18, 36, 72. 50 and 72. Damn it. We are. Oh, right. There's that one. So it's 60 and 72. Okay. 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 I guess. I think the best way to solve this is to just build another crew quarter right here. Boom. Done and done. Now, we're probably just fine on food. I don't think I have to worry about food right now again. I think we're self-sufficient because we're using 63 per cycle. So 630 every 10. And I'm producing 795 every 10. So we're good there. Fuel, what do we have? 3/4 tank. I think we're, how far is this system? 4 cycles? Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Captain, 2 Kazon Raiders approaching. Weapons charged. Battle stations. So I should have, I'm planning for that, combat research. But, as you see, like, with, adding that deflector shield, really, beefed up our shields a lot, so. But other than that, we're running pretty stock, other than, the deflector shields, that metaphysic shield or whatever it is, and, the hull reinforcements, so. Let's get to it. Let's go,
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Yeah. The left.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, we're gonna ram each other. Boom.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mention,
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I didn't mention their
Ability ready,
abilities. So, Klingon Belana gives you a
Enemy is surrendered,
constant...
Captain.
She gives you a constant, damage buff. So, every time you use it, increases Voyager's weapon damage until the end of combat. Effect is stackable, 15-second cooldown. Normal Belana does her instant shield recharge, so if they ever get low, just pop her cooldown and they recharge. And of course, Tuvok's double phaser salvo.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
There we go. We got some food, some geranium, and some morale. Alright, a nutritious opportunity. Scanners have picked up a Class M planet absolutely teeming with plant life. Voyager could restock its food supplies, though it would mean a slight detour. Captain, we've picked up an N-class planet teeming with plant life. We could restock our food supplies. It would be a little detour. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Well, let's have a look. We don't need it, but let's check it out anyway. A good find. Our food supplies could use a little restocking. Helm, set course. Alright, let's give things a scan. 100 geranium, 1000 deuterium, 800 deuterium, Drayan 2, 67 tritanium. Side missions are awesome. Like, yeah, they're almost better than the main ones. Plus, with the exception of like Kess and Neelix, I'm starting to think that most of the heroes you pick up are on the side missions and not the main missions. But yeah, replaying makes for a whole different experience. 11, almost 1200 deuterium. Because like if you know what to expect, Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm gonna spoiler alert a lot of the first 3 sectors, so I'm sorry. But again, it's first 3 to 12, so not gonna spoiler alert a lot. But if you know which order to do them in, you can like guarantee success in the future ones. And it's not the order that they give them to you either. And sometimes it's better to hold off on the main mission, just so you can spend more time in the sector. Food, deuterium, tritanium, nice. More food and geranium, good. Deuterium, ooh, dilithium, score. Tritanium, geranium, trade station. Ooh, geranium tritanium combo. 1200 and tritanium. Okay. So that one, that's our side mission. That's our main mission. So we're definitely going to we're gonna loop counterclockwise this time. And let's do a quick check on everything. We got one work crew healing the hull, we'll say. Repairing the hull. There we go. Words are hard. We're down to 1200 food, but again, I'm not worried about that. We need to resupply geranium and tritanium so we can keep building, but at the same time, we're kind of power locked. So, and that's not going to be enough to build out the ship. They can't really add too much more. Even adding, even adding this crew quarter, it might bump me up to, oh yeah, I'll be just under max. The downside is with the morale task. I want to turn off the holodeck for the power, but at the same time, it's such a big morale boost that I don't want to turn it off. We'll see. We'll see. I was hoping there'd be more dilithium, because we need 50 for the next warp core level. Or we need engineering 3. Maybe I should have went engineering 3. Oh well, c'est la vie. Next time, Batman, next time. Okay. One of those double, that's the double. Let's go to this one first. We might be able to use some of it. There we go. Crew quarters, no more homeless. And we're almost full on power. Okay. Okay. Do we have any? Okay, we can't put anybody in there. So I might have to turn off a large hydroponics bay, possibly. But hopefully not. And then upgrading things and building more. I need the power, but I don't have the power. Okay. We're power locked again. Womp womp. Ooh. %25 risk of what's that? Yeah, probably like hull damage and death for 25 more. Let's stay with the safer option. Good, good. 75. Now I want to build something, but don't know if I should, just because of the power levels. So we'll just keep going, see if we can trade for some dilithium. Oh, sweet. 50 geranium for some dilithium. I'll take that. Sold. Excellent trade. And an autosave. We're getting a little low on fuel. Now we can stock up on building materials. Okay, crystalline moon. We can carefully mine using specialized team and equipment. Or we can just send a team to mine anything they can get their hands on. That's quite the bump down. Like almost half. Ooh. You would think a specialized team would get a better yield than people sent to grab anything, but I mean, there's no red, so risk it. Something tells me yellow here is going to be just as good as that. Yeah, see? Just as good. Poor crew got sick. That's okay. Doc Zimmerman or Schwartz or whatever you want to call him. He's on it. Okay, so now let's check out our moon for a lush bounty of food. Combat tier 3 unlocked. Okay. Let's see, we could do phaser control room, phaser frequency modulation. Increases shield penetration of phasers by 10%. We got a lot of question marks there. Our shield generator level 2. Shield capacity from 40 to 60. Our hull reinforcement increases integrity by 100. That might be a good idea. Our tractor beam level 2. Ooh, increases rewards. Oh, after a 1 battle by 30%. Nothing to shy at. Increases morale gain after a 1 combat by an additional 100. And emergency force fields reduces the chance of crew getting injured in combat. Ooh, that's pretty good too. I think I'm going to go with hull reinforcement first. A plus 100 will be pretty key. Take our total up to 600. Okay, everybody else is doing their thing. Research is going. We'll work on those getting to level 2. Okay. Captain, we've reached our destination. A verdant world. A lush, vibrant green planet fills the view screen, teeming with abundant life. Its surface glows with natural energy. A stark contrast contrast to the desolate expanses Voyager often encounters. Tuvok. Sensors confirm the planet's ecosystem consists of a multitude of unknown plant species. I volunteer to undertake the cataloging process. Neelix. Look at that. I've never seen our Vulcans so enthused. Please, Captain, let me lend Mr. Tuvok a hand. As our morale officer, I'm hoping some of my cheerfulness rubs off on him. Okay, send Neelix and Tuvok down to the planet. I guess, if there was a buddy combo duo. Janeway. I appreciate your eagerness, gentlemen. Prepare for transport. We'll establish a rendezvous point for pickup. Alright, autosave. And they're gone for 4 turns. Okay. Well, what do we got? 3 turns there for 60 tritanium. 3 turns there for 60. Or 5 cycles. I keep calling them turns. To there for dilithium. Oh man, I didn't. Well, let's see here. Or we could go get fuel and come back. That might be a good idea. That's what, 2 away? 3 away. Okay. So everything's 3 away. That sucks. I was hoping those were 2s. Womp womp. Well, let's go for fuel first. Can't really build anything anyway, so. An abandoned vessel. We can use the engineering office, the torpedo bay, or the shuttle. I'm starting to notice that the shuttle has the best risk to reward. It always has the little red zone where you could like lose the shuttle and some crew, but the green zone is generally like fairly large as far as going for maximum resource harvest, as opposed to like engineering office level 1 where it has the red and the orange. But yeah, the safest option is generally the best option. Because, yeah, I still get 25% the rewards, but I do take a little bit of hull damage. But we don't lose any crew and nobody gets injured. So, head back now. Captain, we've reached our destination. Commander, have our foragers returned? Not yet. We're having transporter issues. Janeway to transporter room 1. What's the holdup, Ensign? Minor malfunction, Captain. We're ready to bring them back now. Energize. Buffering pattern nominal. Wait. There's only 1 life sign. Oh no. Well, what's going on? Is it Tuvok? Neelix? I don't... What? A familiar stranger. A stranger materializes on the platform. A being both familiar and alien. The crew stares in disbelief. The stranger bears a perplexing resemblance to both Tuvok and Neelix, but is neither. Oh no. Who? Kim to security. Intruder alert. Transporter room 1. Wait, I'm Tuvok. And I'm Neelix. It's Tuvix. What? Captain, the bioscanners, their patterns have merged. Yeah, let's ask the intruder about themselves. You claim to be Tuvok and Neelix? How is that possible? You ask for a credible explanation. A simple transporter malfunction seems illogical. I could tell you the exact recipe for my infamous Talaxian surprise, or recite verses of the teachings of Surak. Would that suffice? Report to sickbay immediately. Doctor, my scans indicate that all biological matter was merged on a molecular level. He is surprisingly healthy, given the circumstances. The man you see before you is a fusion of two men, Captain. Did their minds merge as well? Who are you? As I said, Captain, I am Tuvok, and I am Neelix. Their minds, their memories, they're mine. I know all of you. You are my good friends. What's the last thing you remember? Excuse me, sorry about that. We had just finished gathering the plants. We were beaming back to Voyager. After that, I was standing on the transporter pad, as you see me now. Have your tests revealed anything else, Doctor? Yes, a third genetic pattern. It was tricky to spot since I wasn't looking for plant genetics. Excuse me? The orchids. We had collected several dozen of them. They're part of your genetic structure now, but they aren't affecting your biochemistry. Could this alien plant have affected the scanners, Ensign? Harry, possibly. I'll know more after running a diagnostic on the biofilters and the transporter logs. Janeway, get on it, Ensign. In the meantime, Doctor, examine... What should we call you? Ah, a name. I hadn't thought of that. Why not Nevox? No, wait. How about Tuvix? Well, Doctor, examine Mr. Tuvix and the orchids. Keep me posted. Of course, Captain. One transporter protocols. What do we do? Okay, autosave. Investigate transporter protocols in the science lab. Science lab. Okie dokie, done. Still have to fly to Drayan 2. And we need a route. We need a route around the system where we can collect and use some stuff and things. I would like to start building some things so I can get a little bit ahead. But I don't think I can build much given my power shortage. I would have to, I definitely have to turn the holodeck off and maybe even 2 life supports just to keep building on the bottom rows. That would take a big hit to the morale for the sector. So, I'm not too sure. We definitely need to get fuel, though. That's looking kind of low. And yeah, worst come to worst, we'll just fill up on geranium and titanium. So, I gotta apologize. Normally, my body doesn't respond like this, but I gotta go to the washroom already. So, grab yourselves a drink and a snack, pet the kittens and or puppies, and I will be right back with you in a few minutes. Appreciate you waiting. Thanks. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry to leave it in silence. Forgot to click back over. Okay. So... let's see here. Yeah, I think we'll end up just filling our stocks. Yeah, that one was a double. Okay. So we won't hit up everything. Just grab the supplies we need. And GTFO. No red, no red, no red. Alright. Okay. Now our dilithium. Wow. Damn. What's that? That's the disruptor array control room. Should have built that. Is it too late? Can I build it? Ah, geranium. Damn. Okay, so 3 cycles there. Let's try it. Sure. We can do that. What do we got? Transporter protocols. Craftable items, transporter accident report, and orchid samples. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Analyze the orchids in the science lab. Okay, let's do that. And craftables would mean the workshop? No? Okay. Okay. Onward. Fuel and food and geranium. I want to go for the 80. But man, I feel like I'm due for a red. Here we go. We're gonna get screwed. Oh, shit. Yep. I still didn't get enough for the build. Womp womp. Yeah, let's just go for the workshop. Gotta fuel up. Yeah, I guess, and then we'll just go there, back down, and back over. New trade. Lieutenant Nunez. Captain, another Kazon attack. 4 vessels this time? Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. All hands to battle stations. Okay, we're definitely keeping Klingon Balana. Pretty sure we're definitely going to keep normal Balana. Now. I think Kazon Aggression is our only other attack buff. I'm going to switch the orders on these two. There we go. Just so that way Klingon Balana is 2. Okay, here we go. Let's try this.
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh. Win. Win, Rocky.
Moving to attack
Win.
the port side, Captain.
Let's not.
Moving to attack the ability ready, Captain.
Here we go.
Ability ready, Captain.
This could get spicy.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, their shield or their weapons aren't doing much.
Enemy shields ability ready, Captain.
That's good. Or I mean,
Enemy
they're not
shields
doing
destroyed,
much to
Captain.
my shields.
An
Won't
enemy is
recharge them
surrendered, Captain.
anyway.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay, next.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Boom.
Moving to attack. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Well, we took a little bit of a beating there, but 2 injuries, damaged cargo bay, life support, emergency quarters, life support, and cargo bay. Awesome. Okay. Harry, hull breach on deck 3, minus 40. Damn it. Janeway Engineering report. Michael Jonas. Jonas here. What do you need, Captain? Crewman Jonas. Where's Lieutenant Torres? Is she alright? She's busy with the wounded. Guess I'm on comms duty. Very well. How's the situation in engineering? It's chaos, Captain. Console just blew up right in some of the crew's faces. Pretty nasty. I'm fine, though. 3 crew injured. Morale down 500. Shit. I see. Help the lieutenant. She should report to me when she's done. It's almost a miracle we went this far without taking casualties. We need to end this now, Captain. That deadline the 35 gave us, it's past. You sound like you already have a plan, Commander. An alliance. If we had some Kazon sects as allies, the others wouldn't touch us. Let's express concerns. That's kind of the middle option, yeah. Nothing we've been through with the Kazon would lead me to believe they're trustworthy. Despite desperate times, sometimes call for desperate measures, Captain. Zeben, that's Neelix's replacement. Captain, we're not far from the planet Sorbra, home of the Kazon Pomar. There's someone there who owes me a favor. Jal Taras. Is he authorized to speak for his sect? Not exactly, but he does have their Maj's ear. We wouldn't be risking confrontation. Consider this, Captain. This alliance could restore crew faith and give the undecided critical pause on their ultimatum. That offers us a chance and more time. Ooh. We might be able to stick it to Kulu and Seska too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's seek some Kazon alliances. Alright, let's give it a shot. Helm, set a course for Sorbus. Crew happy about the fulfilled promise. Alright, yeah, we're full on fuel. Plus 80 morale, that'll help. Where are we at? There we at. Okay. So that's Sorba. All right. Let's get them out of there. We got to get that repaired. We got to get that repaired. So that's 3 cycles, okay. And oh, we definitely need the safe option. Fuck. That sucks. Damn. Orchid samples are done. Enter Tuvix. Harry, Captain, I've completed the diagnostics. It was a textbook transport sequence. No anomalies, no power overloads, or malfunctions. What about the orchids, Doctor? They're just a plant, Captain. Lysosomal enzymes. Cataplasmic proteins. Nothing unusual. Let's show some determination. This is unheard of in transporter history. I'm not willing to accept it's a simple malfunction. What about a holodeck simulation, Captain, to recreate the accident? Pardon my interference, Doctor. You mentioned enzymes? According to Tuvok's botanical research, enzymes could indicate symbiogenesis, a rare reproductive process. Instead of pollination or mating, symbiogenetic organisms merge with another species. Fascinating hypothesis, but we're dealing with microcellular organisms. Symbiogenesis with a humanoid species is unprecedented. Actually, Doctor, Neelix and Tuvok, were broken down to a microcellular level during transport. What if the enzymes interacted with their DNA inside the matter stream? They would fuse. Just like that, Tuvix is born. It's the best theory I've heard of so far. It's the only theory I've heard so far. Let's test our assumptions on the orchids before we start. Humanoid trials. Okay, well, we have the Vidian surgical device there, which seems like a pretty logical choice for 100%, so let's go for it. Doctor, use the Vidian surgical device to separate the orchids. Success. Separation worked. Based on the findings, I'm confident I can reverse the symbiogenetic process that produced Mr. Tuvix. I found a radioisotope that could selectively attach itself to specific DNA sequences and... Is the procedure safe, Doctor? I've accounted for every variable except one. I don't want to die. Damn. It's getting deep now. Let's see here. Tuvok and Neelix are important as individuals. Tuvok and Neelix are important for Voyager. Admit Tuvix has a point. Ask for Kess's opinion. Ask for the Doctor's opinion. Oh no. I'm leaning towards number 1. So, let's try it. Aren't there 2 other voices to consider? What about Tuvok and Neelix? They live on inside me. No, they have families, friends, people who love them and miss them and want them back. Captain, what you're considering is execution. My existence is no crime. I'm here, I'm me, I'm alive. Oh no. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Dang. I'm glad I haven't seen this episode yet or rewatched this episode yet. I don't remember it. Oh, geez. So, I'm assuming that this is where we either get Tuvoks or Tuvix for a hero or like security officer / diplomat, I guess. Or we perform the separation and we go back to having Tuvoks and Neelix. I'm curious if there's like any, because I don't think the dialogue would well, maybe, yeah, I guess it would. It would change a lot without Tuvok later. And Neelix. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Tuvix. I know, but Neelix and Tuvoks have a right to live as well. Doesn't anyone want to intervene? Does nobody disagree? You're not going to stand there while she commits murder? Well, Kesta's right there. She wants Neelix back. Silent condemnation. Tuvik's despair fills the sick bay as he faces the agonizing reality of his impending separation. His pleas for understanding and mercy fall on deaf ears. Crew's silence speaks volumes. I'm getting deep. You will all have to live with this, and I'm sorry. For you all are good people. Captain, I cannot perform the surgical separation. I'm a physician. I cannot take Mr. Tuvix's life. Captain, please, I want to live. Oh, they're making you do it again. Well, I already chose the first time. Sorry. So do Tuvok and Neelix. Step aside, Doctor. Uh-oh. No turning back. The moment of truth arrives as Janeway administers the isotope to Tuvok's neck. With a heavy heart, she locks the surgical scanners, but just before initiating the irreversible separation sequence, their eyes meet one last time. You're a murderer. Captain. And I will have to live with that. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Bittersweet reunion. Tuvok and Neelix are back, but the atmosphere in sickbay is thick with guilt. Janeway, a silent observer, watches the reunion unfold, her expression cold. Greetings, Captain. Neelix. Hello, sweeting. Anyone up for a cup of Leola root tea? It's good to have you back. The tea, yes. I just need a moment. Alright, mission successful. Tuvix and Neelix. Or Tuvix. 250 XP and 5 dilithium. Alright, well. That was quite the detour, I guess. Okay, well. Okay, couple life supports back online. That one, we have our cargo. Let's get our... Oh shit, we're at Duranium. Dang. Okay. Womp womp. Jeez. Okay, now we got to stay green, stay green. Yes. What are you up to? 34. Oh, missed it by that much. We need 40 to upgrade main engineering. Can only store 50 or 150. Yeah, let's go for it. Odds are we'll only get like 40 something. 55. Distress signal. We can risk inviting them on board, or we can send technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Well, let's just go with the safe option, as usual. Womp womp. And I'm just taking a morale kicking this system. The odds are stacked against me. Here we go, some hull reinforcement. Good stuff. Emergency force fields. Reduces the chance of crew getting injured in combat. That'd have been nice last combat. Increases morale gain after a combat win. We might need to go with that. Level 2 increases the rewards. Or our shield generator level 2, or our phaser control room level 2. Phaser frequency modulation, 10% shield penetration. I think we'll go with... I was going to go with tractor beam, but that's going to cost me some titanium, which I don't really want to give up just now. So we'll go with the emergency force fields, I think. No, let's go with victory celebration. We need the morale. Any small wins or big wins at this point. So, man, not being able to repair that sucks. Okay, well, an abandoned vessel for some fuel. Let's blow it up. All right. Next, we're still good on food, so we won't worry about that. We can only hold 30 more titanium. And 700 more fuel. Lost starship. Risk inviting them aboard. Or keep a safe distance and transmit data. let's just transmit. There we go, done. Got what we needed. We're pretty much capped there. We'll fuel up and then we'll hit Drain 2. We can hold that much, but our odds of getting it, what's that, 40%? So, here we go. Nice. Alright, Drayans, let's rock. Captain, we've reached Drayan 2. Send the away team. Send down a survey team. We'll contact the Drayans. Okay, so we need a pilot. Ooh, Tom Paris. It's your chance to shine. And then, let's see. Command, diplomacy, and security sounds like Chakotay to me. What else do we have? Ooh. We have the Romulan Telek or Carry. They have they cover all three of their skills are in the challenges. Make for a good option. Or Kess. Kess could probably go on this one too. But I think Telek being in the hydroponic stuff. I think we'll send him down for some levels. Alright, away we go. Descending to Drayan 2. Stable. Wait. We've lost control. We're going down. Pilot. Emergency landing procedure. It's probably our best option. We could just brace for impact or modify the shield matrix to absorb the impact. Well, our chances of that are unlikely. We could pull that off and save some fuel. But yeah, let's hope Tom Paris can get us out of there. Excellent. The pilot skillfully crash lands the shuttle. That's quite the sentence. Miraculously, the away team emerges unscathed. Fuel and morale. We could repair. Wait, did you hear that? Something's here. We could attempt to negotiate, scan the surroundings with our tricorders, or use force if necessary. Well, food's not an issue. Science points would be. But I think we're going to try to talk our way out of this. We need that morale to stay high. Just in case I need to shut down the holodeck. Oh, shoot. I skipped that too quick. Sorry. Looks like a Drayan shuttle. A squad just deployed from it. They're armed. Let's see. We could attempt to hide with the children. Mask everyone's biosignatures. Or stun them all. Ooh, I wish we'd have brought more firepower and we could stun them for dilithium. But I guess next one's engineering or command. So we're probably not going to count on Tom for that one. But those two can go in on command. And if Chakotay's already fatigued, that sucks. Tom doesn't have much chance there. So we're going to have to use a Teed Quixote, and then use everybody next. Oh shoot, I keep skipping those, damn it. You get so used to double click. We need to figure out our shuttle and get these kids out of here before more Drayans come along. Perform standard repairs or perform emergency repairs. Well, we only have one real option, and that's the emergency repairs. The away team somehow repairs the shuttle. Miraculously, they take off, but fail to notice a Drayan ship trailing them. 200 fuel. Mission complete. 600 fuel and 350 morale. 937 experience. Captain, the moon's atmosphere is blocking communications with the shuttle. Shall we contact the Drayans? Yeah, let's get Neelix's advice first. Mr. Neelix, first contact relies heavily upon first impressions. Any advice? Neelix, I'd recommend connecting with them emotionally. No technobabble. Hail the Drayans. Greetings, I'm Captain Janeway of the Starship Voyager. I am Alice, first prelate. May this day find you at peace. We do not have guests often. How can we help? Our intentions are sincere, cooperation and open communication with your people. We've encountered an irradiated ship in dire need of repair. Their warp coils require polyferronide. We were hoping to trade with you. A noble cause. Now tell me, what is important to you? Myself, technical achievements, scientific achievements, the crew. We'll take Neelix's advice and go with the crew. The crew, the heart of the ship. It'd be nothing without them. Interesting. We also prioritize the bonds between people. We will gladly trade with you. Let us discuss. Excuse me, Captain. I have urgent matters to attend to. I will be back. Captain, the away team has returned. So soon? Several Drayan children were brought along. They claim the Drayans left them on the moon to die and return to speed up the process. The Drayan tried to kill their own children. The children claimed so. They were in poor health and are currently in sickbay. Captain, Alicia is hailing. Her ship's powering up weapons. On screen. Alicia, you have violated our sacred moon and abducted our people. Return them. We rescued them. They were left there to die. They were fulfilling their sacred duty. You call hunting children a sacred duty? Children, Captain, these quote-unquote children are our elders. When a Drayan nears death, they undergo the rite of passage on our sacred moon. They may appear as children to you, but that is how we age. Their shuttle crashed and their guardians died. Confused, they must have forgotten. Please return them. It is crucial they die on our moon to fulfill their spiritual journey. Ooh, geez. We're breaking Prime Directive here. Aren't we? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, geez. Oh. Let's assume they're children. I won't let you hurt them. How dare you trample on our traditions? We're under fire. Battle stations. Oh, okay. Woo. That ship's got nothing.
What are
I'm
your
not even
orders,
going to
Captain?
put my coffee down for this one.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We're just going to click fight this one.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain.
Here we go. That wasn't so bad. Captain, the drain vessel has been destroyed. At least the children are safe. Ensign, see to the polyfuranide. The away team's scans revealed large amounts of polyfuranide in the moon's upper soil layers. Beaming it out now. Proceed. Janeway to sickbay. How are the children, Doctor? They're dead. What? Upon a thorough cellular analysis, it became evident these individuals were old. Their death was the result of natural causes. Ah, shit. We screwed up. So Alicia was right. We interfered. Perhaps we should approach unfamiliar cultures with greater humility and openness. Yes, we should. Yep, you're right, Commander. I truly believed we were protecting innocent lives. We can't undo the past. Rivas and his crew are still relying on us. Helm, set a course back to Rivas' ship. Damn. What a dark ass sector this one is. A gambling problem. Captain, there's a matter that needs your attention. A number of crew have been participating in some sort of gambling ring, wagering their replicator rations. It began as harmless distractions, but the pot grows quite large. The crew sees no harm in it, and morale certainly improved. But the final call is yours. Well, yeah, let them do their thing. We'll take that morale boost. Nice. Get it back up there. Yeah. Okay. Dang, we can't really hold any more fuel. We need to stay alert for attacks. And we need to travel to Sabaris. And we need to go back. Okay. So... I'm thinking we leave this fuel, go back to Rivas, and then pick it up on our way back through the system. We just put that main mission on hold for a minute. Victory celebrations, there we go, combat. Hey, Zing. Welcome in. How's your weekend going? Oh man, this sector's already kicking my ass. Or feels like it anyway. So I'm gonna bulk up the shields a bit. I'm just, yeah, I'm sapped for resources. I can't fix my shit. I got beat up. Yeah, kind of a rough go. But yeah, hopefully we're going to, rescue these folks here. Captain, we've reached our destination. Rivas' ship is within hailing range. Captain, hail them. Rivets, Captain Janeway, we've been eagerly awaiting your return. We're beaming over the Polypharenide, Rivets. We're deeply grateful, Captain. Accept these minerals as a token of our gratitude. Sweet. 20 duranium, 200 food, 200 deuterium, 220 tritanium, and 50 science points. Well, thank you, Rivets, and farewell. 400 morale, yeah. Mission successful, Innocence, 250 XP, 5 dilithium. Sweet. Missed it by that much. Need 40, and we got 39. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, we need 50. That's not as bad. I thought it was 40. Excellent. Okay. Yes, that was our only reason to come back here, so let's refill our fuel tanks and move on. Ooh, tritanium 2. Which is full. Shit. Womp womp. I couldn't fit any tritanium anyway. Well, yeah. Screw you guys. We're leaving. Okay, let's get that duranium first. Okay. We need it. I gotta risk the shuttle. Stay green. Okay. No injuries. Kept our shuttle. We'll take that. Still not enough duranium to build anything worthwhile with, but... Shield generator level 2. Let's get our phaser control room level 2. See if we can even afford to upgrade that. Oh, just barely. We could. We could upgrade our shields. Oh, never mind. We gotta repair that. And our cargo bays. So that's the duranium side. That's titanium ones. I've got them all separated. So these two are for food at the top. And then the next two are for fuel. And then this row is for duranium. And tritanium's at the bottom. It's kind of worked out that way. It's easier to manage. I can't turn like half of, like, I guess I can turn half of it off just by turning off the exact bay. So, and then we have another guy. Okay, they're both working to repair those. Let's fuel up. There we go. Okay, Cerberus. 1 cycle. Let's go. Cargo bay's repaired. Can we repair this one too? We can. Excellent. Excellent. Let's get everything repaired. Okay, let's rock. Captain, the away team is ready to meet Jal Taras. Send the away team. We need a Vulcan and a Vidian. I didn't know you could get a Vidian as an ally. Maybe that's the Cool. I didn't know we could have... Wait, where's Tuvok? There's Tuvok. Let's see. Medical and diplomacy. And research would be Cass. And I keep noticing that security or firepower is generally involved in getting the dilithium. So I'm not sure whether I should take Neelix for his diplomacy and touch of engineering, or if I should take Klingon B'Elanna for her touch of engineering and security. Or normal B'Elanna, because she can help with the research. The Romulan would be a good choice as well. I feel like maybe Chakotay. There's no command, but he can help with the diplomacy stuff. That would leave me with no engineering, though. I do want to take security, so I think Klingon B'Elanna is going to head out. I feel like I'm going to use her a lot, even though she's just engineering and security. They seem vital. Captain, Jaltaros and another Kazan are already here, and they don't look cheerful. How do we approach them? Talk about restoring peace among the Kazan. Tell him what a great ally Voyager would be with their advanced technology. Ensure him that Voyager can be a powerful ally. Well, the top option is the highest morale, but it's my least likely to succeed. Upon thinking about it, I probably should have brought diplomacy. This is going to be a big fail. We'll have to go with the research route. Ooh, but... yeah, I think we'll do that. That'll save Kess for this one here, because it's all medical. And we can have B'Elanna for this one. And then probably Tuvok and B'Elanna for that one. We'll just take the little morale boost. We're almost full anyway, so boom. Oh shit, I keep clicking too fast. We walked right into a trap. We're locked up with people who call themselves a tribe. Trab? They don't seem hostile. Okay, well, let's see here. Treat the injured with what you can find, or listen to the story and sympathize. Let's treat the injured. Team treats the seriously injured among the tribe. Grateful, they inform the team that reinforcements are on the way. They just have to make it past the guards. 5 more crew and 14 science points. Captain, we think the Trabe's plan is currently our best option. Any ideas how we can support them? Stage a fight with the Trabe to lure a guard in. Pick the lock or a Vulcan. Take out the guard with the Vulcan neck pinch. Oh, of course. And we get dilithium for it. course. Of course, Vulcan neck pinch. Boom. The Vulcan team member reaches through the bars and neck pinches a Kazon guard. He goes down silently and the team unlocks the cell with his keys. The way out is clear. 24 titanium and 4 dilithium. We're on our way to the ship, Captain. Trabe in tow. Wait, a Kazon patrol. They're throwing grenades. Throw the grenade at the Kazon. Disable the grenades. Okay, so we got research or firepower. So that's close. But guaranteed. Under normal circumstances, probably want to try to go for that or plan for it anyway better than I did. But again, I don't need the science points. I don't really need the fuel right now, so we're just going to we're gonna fight our way out. Hoo-hoo. Good thing that's not a fail zone. Jeez. Quick reflexes guarantee the grenades land among the Kazon before exploding. After escaping the cave, they are beamed aboard Voyager. Mission complete. 100 morale, 5 crew, 14 science points, 24 titanium, 4 dilithium, 937 experience. Oh, and some old fella on the bridge. Harry. The away team and the tray bar aboard, Captain. Janeway. Welcome, I'm Catherine Janeway, captain of this starship. Mabus. The pleasure is mine, Captain. I'm Mabus, leader of the Trabe. You have our deepest gratitude. Trabe, huh? Interesting. What Mr. Neelix was actually trying to say is that we are glad... Harry, incoming Kazon vessels, Captain. Power up all weapons and... That won't be necessary, Captain. Those are my people. Everything the Kazon have, including ships, they stole from us. Interesting. Why is that? We share a dark past. When I was a child, the Kazon overthrew their enslavers. Us, the Trabe. More precisely, my parents' generation. We've been on the run ever since. We just want to settle down somewhere and open a new chapter for the Trabe. Oh. We have to pick one? Because the Kazons are kind of dicks, too. I guess you're both kind of dicks, eh? Damn, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Man, this game hits you with the moral dilemmas. Right in the ethics feels. But I got to apologize again. The coffee and the water is just killing me. I need another bio break. So, grab yourselves a drink and a snack. Pet the kittens and or puppies. And I will be right back with you in a few minutes. Appreciate you waiting. Thanks. Alright, sorry folks. Guess the widgets aren't working today. YouTube says there's a few folks in, but the widgets, they'd be broken. Now, I don't really want to side with either of you. But I guess he's standing here. We want to be we want allies, so if he can help control the Kazon ships, that would be handy. Janeway, punishing children for the action of their parents never worked. I'm sorry. Your compassion is appreciated, Captain. I was told you sought an alliance with the Kazon. Yes, we tried. We might not be as numerous, but with a little help we could regain some of our strength and become a valuable ally. The Trabe was an advanced species before the Kazon uprising. I think they could be valuable allies, Captain. Share building materials, share food. You can't help them? Let's ask what Neelix knows about the uprising. Mr. Neelix, I take it from your reaction earlier that you know more about the Trabe? Everyone knows the Trabe, Captain. Great scholars and artists, but no one knew about the Kazon slaves. How come? Doesn't seem easy to hide. The Trabe were rich and powerful. They manipulated information, and no one wanted to risk offending them. Well now. I guess food's not really an issue for us, so guess we'll give him some food. If it helps with alliances. Our food is in ample supply. I'd be happy to share. Thank you, Captain. This is very generous. Yeah, that's all. That's all we can offer for now. If this is not too presumptuous, would you be willing to provide us with weapons, Captain? Being able to defend ourselves would put our minds at ease. I think that more than goes against Prime Directive. I think food to help is one thing, but like weapons. Plus, we need those torpedoes to shoot stuff, so we'll deny the weapons. No need to worry, Mabus. You're under Voyager's protection now. We are looking forward to this protection, Captain. We set out to form an alliance with the Kazon and found you. This could be the course correction we needed. Will you join us? Together we would be a force to be reckoned with, or even something bolder than that. We could ask the Kazon mages to join us at the bargaining table. Negotiations? Yes, bring the factions together. Convince them that peace would be in everyone's best interest. My people could finally settle, find a new home. It might be worth a try. We'll contact the Kazon. Kunet, Captain, I'm uneasy about the Trabe. They've been nothing but trouble for my people, and you're giving them a safe haven. Let's acknowledge his position. I understand, Kunit. The scar they left on your people must be deep, but we are desperate. The Trabe offer us a chance for stability in the sector and our survival. We don't need their help. We are strong. We can fight our own battles. Strength alone doesn't guarantee survival. This alliance isn't about charity, it's about benefit. Stability benefits everyone, including the Kazon. I see. Promise me one thing, Captain. Don't let the Trabe pull the wool over your eyes. They're slippery. We Kazon may be rough, but we're not all like Kulu. Promise to stay open-minded, make no promises. Promise. I promise. I know there's more to the Kazon. I'll approach this alliance with caution. Everyone is judged by their own actions, Kazon and Trabe. Thank you, Captain. Okay. We got 20 homeless folks. Oh no, I'm still gonna have 2 even after that's repaired. I think those only hold 18. Once those come online, I won't have power for another one. Uh-oh. We're gonna have a couple grumpy folks sleeping in hallways. Still no geranium to build. So... guess we're off to the nebula. Oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to do that. Dang it. I was supposed to wait for the leaders to arrive at Sobris. We've reached a nebula. Yep. I left. That was silly. Medical ethics. Captain, I'm receiving a long-distance distress from an unknown vessel. Follow the distress signal. Scan to see if the ship is in combat. Scan for life signs. Or ignore. Ooh, 70% either way. Let's, scan for life signs. Only one, Captain. Very faint. Let's scan to see if the ship is in combat. Check whether they are in combat. If we stumble into a feud, at least we shouldn't do it blindly. I'm only detecting one ship signature. It's heavily damaged, no movement, no weapons. Alright, well, let's follow the distress call. So, I think we were supposed to go back to there and wait for the leaders to arrive. Yeah, 3 turns. That was silly of us. Oh, it's right there. Shit. Well, might as well. We're right here. Captain, we've reached our destination. A ghost ship. As Voyager draws closer to the distress signal coordinates, a damaged ship drifts into view. One lone, critical life sign still flickers within. The person's barely clinging to life. We must act immediately. Okay, yeah, I guess we beam them directly to sickbay. But, Captain, we don't know who's in there, or what. We'll take the necessary safety measures, but I won't ignore a cry for help. Okay. Wait until the doctor has completed his examination of the patient. Well, I guess that's our cue. Go back here. That was silly. I shouldn't have went to the nebula. Ooh, a fight. A fight.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Attack weapons.
Ability ready, Captain. 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 Ability ready, Captain.
Man, that shield buffer just like cranks our shields to awesome.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready,
I
Captain.
barely need Bill on this instant recharge anymore. Oh, we got Tuvok back. I could have had him in there. All right, we got some science points, some geranium, sweet, and some morale. Phaser control room level 2 now. What else do we got? Emergency force field. Tractor beam level 2. Let's go with the phaser frequency. Just increase shield pen. Okay, everything's repaired. But we can't really build anything because we're on our power limit. And we need 7 more dilithium to upgrade it. So, and a bunch of geranium. We are so short on geranium. Shore leave. Neelix. Captain, a good number of the crew have formally asked about shore leave. You know, with all the relentless stress of our journey, a little break from the dust, from duty, is just absolutely vital for keeping everyone's spirits up and their heads clear. Excuse me, sorry about that. Let's see, 20 crew for 12 morale per cycle, for 30 cycles, or 10 for +5. We're full. We're getting +10 already. We can only really spare at most 20. So, but if we do the 10, that'll still give us the morale boost and keep things from mutiny. Okay, so we'll just spend 30 cycles here. Medical ethics. Janeway to sick bay. Tell me about our patient. Fading light. In sick bay. The doctor's tricorder hums over an unconscious Vidian woman. She lies still, her life signs a mere whisper, critically close to fading entirely. Oh, this is how we could have gotten the Vidian hero before doing that away mission. If we'd have done this first. Fascinating, her critical state isn't from the phage. As I presumed, she's suffering from an entirely separate illness. I've detected the cause and believe I can cure it. However, it is highly contagious and could endanger the crew. Oh no. Well, treat away. I suggest treating her right away, Doctor. The sooner she's cured, the less of a threat she'll be. Of course, Captain. Also, well ahead of you, I've located an extremely complex bioneural implant in her brain. It's essentially a cortical stimulator, storing her synaptic patterns. We could transfer them to a hollow buffer, then create a holographic body. Her preserved consciousness could help us find a cure. Consider it done, Doctor. Blah. Jeez. That was okay. 9 turns on that. And now we can go back here, talk about our alliance on Sobris. Captain, we've reached our destination. Good luck, Mobus. We'll keep you safe out here. Thank you, Captain. I think this is the beginning of a great alliance. Ensign Kim, hail Kulu. Ah, Captain, we've seemed destined to encounter each other. Maj Kulu, we hope this will lead to a new climate of peace. Maj Kulu, I'm grateful you agreed to meet. I hope we'll come to terms. Terms? Forgive me if I'm skeptical about negotiating with slavers. Appeal to Kazon aspirations and offer hope. Acknowledge concerns, stress the need for peace. Point out that fear is holding him back. Let's acknowledge concerns and stress the need for peace. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. Janeway, I understand your hesitation, but this cycle of violence benefits no one. Peace is the only way forward. The Trabe always prospered at our expense. What's changed? We've learned from our mistakes. We seek a future built on cooperation. We let down our guard, and the Trabe conquers us again. We're hardly a threat, Maj Kulu. We're scattered, desperate. All we ask is for a chance to find a new home. We could acknowledge past wrongs and emphasize change. Focus on the present and the future needs of the Trabe. Dismiss the past. Focus on present Trabe weakness. Let's acknowledge past wrongs and emphasize change. The Trabe were unjust, but they seek change. Can we offer them a chance to prove that? Actions speak louder than words. The Trabe must earn our trust. Captain, we must be careful not to dwell on the past. It could undermine our efforts towards peace. This union with the Trabe seems like an effort to force us to capitulate. If so, it is doomed to failure. Appeal to shared values and common goals. Reiterate your commitment to peace. Challenge Kulu's leadership and judgment. Let's try number 1. Appeal to shared values and common goals. Maj Kulu, even former enemies can find common ground. We're here to facilitate that. Fine words, but the Trabe must prove them true. Threat level -1. Alright. Maj Kulu, allow me to withdraw and confer with my Federation colleagues. Where? You're allying yourselves to the greatest villains this quadrant has ever known, Captain? If transmission cut off. As Kulu speaks, the transmission abruptly ends. Bridge consoles erupt in a chorus of alarms. Their flashing lights painting the bridge in a red glow. Janeway's eyes narrow. What just happened? The Kazon and Trabe open fire on each other, Captain. Beam Mavis out immediately. I can't get a lock on him, Captain. This situation is escalating, Captain. I suggest immediate retreat. Yeah, we're just gonna dip. They can fight it out. This battle has been brewing for generations. Let it boil. Get us out of here. I'll just let them blow each other up. Kulu is hailing us. I hope he has a good explanation for all of this on screen. How dare you, taking advantage of our goodwill to lure us into a trap? Claim your innocence, admit that you had no idea what happened, accuse the Kazan, doubt the Trabe. Yeah, we had no idea. No idea. Oh, shit. Yeah, I should have picked number 1. That was silly. Whoops. I promise you, I haven't the slightest idea what just happened. This is what you get when you ally yourself with slavers. You're an utter fool, Janeway. Slavers never change. Now we need to hunt them down for good. Your actions will have serious consequences, I promise you. Well, shit. Ruined that one. Tell Kunit that he's always been a weakling, but this kind of wretchedness. He runs off with Starfleet rats and then helps the Trabe wipe us out. He disgusts me. Captain, we should have defended my people, or at least tried to stop the fighting. Sometimes the hardest choice is to walk away. Getting involved in that fight would have only caused more harm. Trabe vessel is hailing us, Captain. Have you gone mad? We're supposed to be allies, Captain. Confront him, reconsider you should have intervened in the fight. Wonder about the Kazon motives. We'll confront him. Save it, Mavis. Tell me, did you use us to get all the Kazon mages on a silver platter? Curse you and your doubts. All we wanted was to claim a new planet and live in peace. Now we have to flee and hide again. The Trabe won't forget your interference, Captain. You'll pay for this. Womp womp. Captain, we've enraged the Kazon and made enemies of the Trabe. I'll check on the crew. This could end in catastrophe. Dang. Good news, Captain. Despite everything, all 35 have chosen to stay. Seems our efforts paid off. A testament to their resilience and to teamwork, wouldn't you say, Commander? Plus 500 morale. Sweet. Helm, get us back on course. Take us home. All right. There's Sector 4 complete, or at least the main mission of it. But we are going to stay. We still got some stuff to do. We still got 2 other systems to explore. And we got the medical ethics to finish up here, so we're going to fuel up first. New trade offer. Deuterium. Let's hopefully we can stock up on this. That would get that. I don't know if we could get it. What do we got to travel? Like 8, 10, maybe 12 more cycles before another fuel stop. They all have red. Let's check and see what this trade is first. Oh, sweet. There's our 8 dilithium. Boom. We can upgrade the main engineering now. I have 20 cycles to find 100 uranium for 8 more dilithium. But I need the dilithium to upgrade main engineering. Now we're geranium dry. Okay, well. Come on, shuttle. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Okay. Now we got to go cruising through the nebula. There's the pattern. Craft the holographic body in the workshop. 6 cycles on that. And that's done. We get our comms. Bilana. Okay, Doctor. Her synaptic patterns are loaded and stable in the holobuffer. Time to get this hologram activated. Let's go. Hologram of Hope. In sickbay, a hologram version of the Vidian woman materializes. But this form isn't ravaged by the phage. Instead, she's healthy and exceptionally beautiful, as she would appear without the disease. The doctor is clearly taking the liberty of going the extra mile. Dinara Pell. Where am I? What happened? I look. Is that me? You're aboard the USS Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. We responded to your distress signal. Doctor, to answer your second question, yes. We transferred your consciousness into a holographic body in hopes you could help me find a cure for your illness. You're a doctor as well. I'm Dr. Dinara Pell of the Vidian Society. And you? I'm just the doctor. A doctor with no name? Mysterious. I like that. Yeah, let's allow it to continue. It's funny. I've found that a name can be limiting. Titles, however, tend to command attention. Oh, I see. Modest and enigmatic. You're going to make this collaboration very distracting, aren't you? Aye, well, I assure you, my focus is entirely on your treatment. So, Dr. Pell, my crew's safety is at stake. Can you help us find a cure for your disease or not? Yes, of course. I don't know if you're familiar with the phage disease. Yes. We've had the pleasure of coming across the Vidians before. Sounds like an unpleasant experience, but you don't have to worry. I don't agree with organ harvesting. I find it unethical. As far as we know, however, the phage was not contagious to others outside the Vidian people. That is correct. My disease we're trying to cure is not the phage, but closely related to it. I believe with the help of your doctor, we could find a cure together. I'd be happy to assist any way I can. Me sick bay as su sick bay. Oh, I'm flattered. I look forward to working with you. I'm starting to think it might not be the best idea to leave you two alone. Captain, I assure you I am entirely professional, even if the patient has been, admittedly, quite engaging. Well then, I'll be on the bridge if you need anything. Actually, Captain, to save time, it would be beneficial to have the right antibodies as a base. Would it be possible to get a genetic sample of every species on Voyager? Is it possible to create the cure without involving them? This disease is highly contagious. I'm reluctant to expose them unnecessarily. In theory, yes, though it would take longer to create the cure. Oh. I don't know if I want to let the crew get sick. This could start like some sort of like runaway disease. Oh, I don't know. No, let's not risk the crew. If you can create the cure without a base, then do it. I won't put my crew in unnecessary danger. Understood, Captain. Okay. Develop our cure in the science lab. 6 turns. Oh, that's nothing. Workshop's good. Auto shuttle. Okay. Let's, yeah, let's take a rip through this nebula, bud. Gas giant, a new trade. Okay, fuel. Where are we at? Damn. Okay, let's see. Well, since it's a brand new system, we're probably going to encounter a lot. Let's just play it safe. Get enough to move on. Three that way, 4 that way, yeah. Might as well just circle this way. Sensor alert, we've entered a nebula. Yes, yes we have. Okay, this one is food, which we don't really care about. So honestly, I'm really just going to ignore food. Unless it's got some dual resource with it. Okay, Dinara's cure. Good stuff. Now we can enter the ship. Captain, we've created the cure. It's time to see if it works on Dinara. Oh, you're on a first-name basis now, Doctor. Ahem. Dr. Pell. Doesn't matter, the treatment is ready. Before I administer it, I have to deactivate the holobuffer. Don't worry, all your memories will be transferred. I trust you. A glimmer of self. The doctor carefully administers the cure into Dinara's physical body. Within seconds, she stirs. Slowly, consciousness returns, and a flood of memories wash over her. How do you feel? I'm back in my real body. Well, apart from the usual pain of the phage, I feel surprisingly good. A bit dizzy, perhaps, but it's strange, familiar, yet diminished. The dizziness is caused by your implant uploading your hologram memories. Now that the cure has worked, I should go. Thank you so much for your help, but actually, it would be wise for you to stay a while longer. I still need to observe whether the cure has taken full effect. I'm sure you've seen enough of me. I'm happy to leave. I'm not just telling you to stay because you're my patient. This is what I really look like. The cure didn't fix that. It's easier to hide behind smooth skin and a borrowed smile. Your appearance doesn't define you. You're still the same brilliant physician who argued with me over protein bonding protocols 3 hours ago. Easy for you to say. You get to look however you want. You're not trapped inside something people recoil from. Believe me, I understand more than you think. People only saw me as a tool, a program with a voice. Do you really see me? Yes, completely. I want to believe you. Then start by believing you deserve to be seen. Well, if I may, I'd like to stay a little longer, if that's all right, Captain. Of course, Dr. Pell, you're welcome to stay until you're fully recovered. Till your full recovery is confirmed. Okay, 6 turns on that, 8 turns on shore leave, 3 turns on research, and still no uranium. What do we have here? Cornered trap. Small trap vessel has been attacked and cornered in an asteroid field by a group of Kazon ships. Trey Palis offering to give us all the resources they have on board if we help them. Fuel. Let's. Let's go for it. Let's intimidate the... shit. Nothing. We got nothing. Now we gotta fight. Damn it. Okay. So again, I don't think we need the instant recharge anymore. So... let's go back to Tuvok's coordinated attack.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Ooh.
Ability ready, Captain.
Almost spilt my drink all over my face.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, we can blow him up with a... oh, he ran away before we got him with the torpedo. Dang. Alright, we scored some fuel, some geranium, and some morale. And some deuterium. Okay. So we still got the deuterium we wanted without any major damage. And we did score a bit of geranium, so... all in all, not too bad. Geocrystalline planet. Mining. Ooh. Damn it. Oh man, we need to get that disruptor array control room going. But I need geranium to do it. Shit. Damn double-edged sword of not having geranium to do anything. 70 for that. And I need, what, like almost 200 for the main engineering. Yeah, 180. Jeez. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, come on. That should have been green. Man. That should have been green. Cheaters. Cheaters. Okay. Combat, yeah. We just have tractor beam level 2 left. Nope. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I don't know if we have the resources for it. Oh, we do. Maybe we should while we have them. Let's do it. A distress signal escape pod. We have detected a distress signal from an escape pod with multiple life signs. Risk beaming them aboard and let them join our crew. Beam them aboard and let them go at the next opportunity. Offer to send them home with a shuttle. Well, I don't like the idea of sacking a shuttle. I guess we'll give him a chance to join the crew. There we go, yeah. 6 more crew members, plus 200 morale. Alright. Next. Oh, we got comms. Starship debris for... oh, geranium, nice. Debris field. We could use the sensor array, the tractor beam, or the shuttle. Well, I guess we'll use the shuttle because we didn't sack it in the last one, so we can use it now for this one. Stay green, stay green. Yes. Okay, that's key. We needed that. So I get to the comms. Kim to sick bay. I'm seeing critical symptoms on a crew member. One crew got gravely sick. Oh dear, this is an alarming development. What's going on, Doctor? Please, don't tell me. Unfortunately, yes, the sick crewman has attracted the same disease as Dr. Pell. which means it won't be long before it spreads to the entire ship. Damn it. We were extra careful. What do we do now? Mass producing a cure by ourselves would consume too much time. Many might perish before we succeed. We must seek external aid. The Vidians possess centuries of experience. Their assistance is our most efficient course. We don't need to involve my people. I'm certain we can produce enough of the cure by ourselves. Dinara, our time is limited. Your people might possess a device, a methodology, that could produce the cure on a scale we cannot. That knowledge could save everyone. Excuse me. Develop it on our own or ask the Vidians for help. Ooh. Okay. I'm guessing this is kind of the fork in the road where she either becomes a permanent crew member or doesn't. And I'm going to guess that if you choose to ask the Vidians for help, then she ends up like leaving and going back with the Vidians. But if you develop the cure on her own, if we develop that, then she probably stays as a permanent member. So I'm going to try that one. Janeway. Our priority is crew safety. Given the Vidians' reputation, we'll find a way to produce the cure on our own. It's too risky otherwise. Okay, develop mass cure in the science lab. 13 turns on that. Make sure Harry's number one. 21%. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Tilak is 1% faster. Just because he went on that away mission and Harry didn't. I think it's worth switching them. Okay. 4 and 3. 10 crew members have returned from shore leave. All right. A bountiful harvest. Food and geranium. Awesome. Awesome. Stumbled across a large, seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate the station is full of automated agriculture facilities with vast hydroponics bays and livestock pens. No sign of a crew or activity. Okay. Large hydroponics bay. Hydroponics bay level 2. Thoroughly search the station. Or explore the storage area and take what you can find. Those are pretty even, but I gotta go with the safer option. The size of the green bars are almost identical, but yeah, the increase in red there kinda. Let's use the knowledge of cultivating food to harvest more food. Stay green! Shit. Another 0. Come on. Doctor. Captain, the infection rate is increasing. More crew are succumbing to the disease. We must develop that cure now, or we'll face widespread fatalities. Distress signal, life support. And we've received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support system is failing, won't last much longer. We can risk inviting them directly aboard Voyager, or we can transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Let's send them technical instructions. Alright, there's some tritanium for us. Okay, what do we have? We have 6 people in sickbay. I'm not too worried about that. Can we upgrade sickbay? Whoa. 20 cycles, dang. And 15? What's the upgrade gonna cost us? Hmm. 7 turns, but if we wait the 4, then most of them will be healthy. As long as we don't wreck anything. Still need to get to 180 for main engineering upgrades. A new trade offer. Oh, fuck, more crew. Oh, man. Ooh, a repair station. We can repair, oh shit, up to 300. We're down to half health. Okay. Well, we're not trading off our duranium. I think we'll trade off another gel pack because we are pushing those out like crazy. So we'll definitely take that repair. Now, let's get in the ship and see what's going on here. I feel like I should make another sick bay. Is it under crew? Yeah, sick bay. $80 and $40 for another sick bay, or $60 and $70 to upgrade. I think I'll just build another one. It's probably better. Build it right there. 7 cycles, and then we can move somebody over there from the biolabs because we don't really need them. We're at 36 to 45, so we're looking good there. But we're back to no duranium. So our hopes for duranium continue. There we go, an abandoned vessel full of duranium. Let's see, engineering office, torpedo bay, or the shuttle. I'm gonna hope on the shuttle stays green. Come on, green, green, green. Good, good, good. Okay, there's a little bit. Too much time in this sector. Captain, I'm detecting growing sense of restlessness amongst the crew. The desire to move forward, to cut more light years off our journey, is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid significant morale issues, I suggest we schedule our departure from this sector sooner rather than later. Oh, more people are getting sick. Okay, mass cure researched. Excellent. Comms, medical ethics. Captain Janeway, the crew is finally recovering. Their vitals are stabilizing. Our cure is effective. Excellent news. Thank you again for helping us, Dr. Pell. You're welcome. After all, I created this mess in the first place. Well, I think time has come for me to finally leave. Oh, sweet. We can just ask her to stay? Awesome. Yeah, would you like to stay? I would very much like that, Captain Janeway, but the phage. It will always be a factor. I cannot allow myself to become a liability on your crew or to Voyager. Okay, 75% chance to convince her to stay. We don't abandon people, Doctor. If you're willing to stay, we'll find a way to mitigate that factor. We always do. Oh, fail? Come on. Man. These percentages are whack. I appreciate your determination, but some factors cannot be fully mitigated. My condition is a constant threat. I cannot allow Voyager to shoulder that burden. But we have the Vidian surgical stuff. I understand, and I wish you well on your journey, Doctor. You're really going to let her leave, Captain? To dismiss such medical brilliance? It's all right, Doctor. I want to thank you for truly seeing me. I will never forget you and what you taught me. I'll miss our hypotheticals, but I'm glad I got to know the real you, both versions. Helm, set a course for the nearest inhabited planet, and we'll give Dr. Pell time to say our goodbyes. Alright, medical ethics mission successful. 250 XP and 5 more dilithium. Dang. And we're not going to have enough power for both sick bays. But if everybody's healing... Oh, geez, 12 turns, 7 turns. Gonna have to probably turn something off. Or just keep that sick bay off. Unless we need it for something else. We can't level that up yet. Okay, womp womp. No new hero. Guess we move on and get some fuel because we're getting low. Oh, shit. Womp womp. Sick bay's done. Well, uh-oh. Sorry. Well, yeah, okay. We can... Whoa, 21. Dang. We can run both for now. What do we got here? More food? Okay, we don't need food. Ooh, a trading post. Uranium for dilithium. Oh, I wish we could. I wish we could. We could trade our titanium for duranium. Or food for titanium. Oh man, what a bummer of a trade post. Where'd all the duranium go? More fuel. Ship wreckage. Well, yeah, we'll just do the old scavenge. As long as it stays green. Sensor alert. Yep, we're still in the nebula. That is correct. Battle stations. Oh, we got to trade, and I forgot about the other one. Damn.
What are your orders, Captain?
Attack their weapons.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain.
Oh, should we blow them up? Boom! Oh, again! Shit! Another wasted torpedo. Womp womp. Fuel, science points, and morale. Excellent. Tritanium and deuterium. Good, good. Oh, still no duranium. Tractor beams, level 2s. And we'll get working on the emergency force fields. What do we got? We still got a patient in there, yeah, for 12 cycles. Nope, just one more. Okay, good. What do we got here? An abandoned vessel for geranium. Nice. Okay, shuttle. Stay green, please. Like 100 geranium, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We needed that. More fuel. Sure, let's top off. We'll deploy the collector probes for a safer but less efficient collection. But there's no red. Yeah, there we go. Overfill the fuel tanks. Okay, that should mean that sick bay is empty now? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Let's turn that off. Recharge the batteries. Let the old dock look after them. Okay, more geranium. Good, good. An abandoned mining station. Okay, engineering office level 2. Yeah, I'm working on that. Science lab level 2. Yeah, I want that too. I know. Dang. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to use the torpedo bays. Hopefully we stay green. All right. Good, good. We still can't do anything major with the geranium, though. If I hadn't have made the new sick bay, then I'd be able to upgrade the freaking warp core right now. But we can zip over here, and now we'll trade for the geranium we need, I guess. I was hoping to get the dilithium, but too much time in the sector. Minus 10 morale. Oh. If I go for the dilithium, then we can upgrade the warp core. But if we get the geranium, then we can upgrade the warp core. So I gotta go for that. And now we're pretty much full on everything except fuel. But now we have the power. We will have the power. Here we go. All right. 4 turns, we'll have enough power to run everything again. And we don't need food. So let's 10 cycles. Can we run that? That's gonna be 600 fuel and 40 geranium, which we don't have. So okay, on we go. Main engineering is upgraded. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna hold off on kicking it into gear for the power consumption. What do we got? 7 turns there, 1 turn there. Okay. So we're just gonna pause that because we're pretty much maxed out on gel packs and nothing to do with them. So we'll turn that off, and then we have Cass free. We can put her in here. And yeah, we're good to go. Force field's done. Okay, now another big research decision. What tier do we unlock next? What science give us? Disables enemy systems. Hull damage while taking while flying in spatial anomalies. Oh, it's reduced. Nice. 8 per cycle. Transporter room level 3s. Better away mission rewards. We can see ambushes. Hydroponics bay level 3. What about engineering? Engineering 3, we have warp core efficiency. Small battery level 2s, which could be good. Material recovery. So I can, if we want to rearrange things or remove things, we'll get all the materials back. Level 2 engineering office would be huge as well. Hull repair efficiency. For each work team, increasing hull repair for each work team by +1 integrity per cycle. So instead of +3 repair, do +4 per cycle. Dynamic storage decreases energy costs of cargo bays. Nice. We could unlock the large cargo bays, which are super badass. Efficient design reduces shuttle construction costs by 50%. That'd be handy. Trade protocols. Amount of resources gained by trade improves. Oh, speaking of which, I think there's still a trade thing there. Let's go for tier 3 engineering mainly for warp core efficiency. Okay, there's that. And then trade was there. Yeah, we missed out on all those. Missed out on those. Womp womp. Okay, so I think other than that, we're looking pretty good. Pretty good. Once we find a fuel resource, we can crank up our power limits and hopefully find some duranium. Okay. This is going to be our last system in the sector. Duranium. Foodstuffs and fuel stuffs. Fuel and Fury, a Kazon fighter. Captain scanners indicate a well-armed Kazon vessel. They're hailing us. Seems like they ran out of fuel. Our scanners also located a notable amount of titanium on board their ship. We got some more fuel. Scientists for hire. Nice. Captain, the station hosts a variety of scientific personnel seeking opportunities for research and exploration. A group of skilled scientists have expressed their interest in the Alpha Quadrant. With the right incentives, they may be persuaded to join us on our journey. Okay. More duranium. Food and duranium. Dilithium, noise. Distress signal hostages. Captain, we're receiving a distress transmission. A civilian transport has been ambushed by a small Kazon patrol, and its crews have been taken hostage. The message promises their expertise if we can rescue them. Duranium, titanium, dreadnought, debris field. Voyager discovers a debris field composed mostly of duranium polyalloy. Nice, an extremely resilient material. Excuse me. However, what was once here, a truly devastating weapon, must have destroyed it. This unsettling discovery leaves some former Maquis crew members visibly troubled, as if they've seen something like this before. Okay, well, more fuel. We know where all the duranium was hiding. So, let's start picking that up. Okay, I'm staring at that 0. It makes me want to do that one, but I'm guessing we'll just land in red anyway, so I gotta go with the safe option. Yeah, see, 4 crew still got injured, but we got 50 duranium. And start doing stuff and things. Does it take 50 to build crew quarters? It does take 50. Okay. Plus, we want that disruptor. Yeah, 70 and 60. Okay. So that's the debris field. They want fuel. I need fuel. Two, 3 away. Let's go here, and then we'll go the other way. We'll go clockwise. Oh, okay, fine. I don't know if we'll make it, but we'll give it a shot. Fuel for titanium. No, thank you. Oh, not that system. Okay, an abandoned vessel. Okay, shuttle. Stay green for us, please. Ooh, actually, we can satisfy the deuterium shortage with the safe bet. Maybe. Come on. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Morale boost. More geranium. The dreadnought, the debris field. Let's see. Gather all usable resources and exit the area, or concentrate on scanning for any trace of the aggressor's path. Yeah, let's scan for the aggressor's path first. See what that gets. An excellent outcome. Scans identified it as an AI-guided tactical missile. The former Maquis crew instantly recognized it as a Cardassian ATR-4107, nicknamed Dreadnought. Once intercepted and reprogrammed by the Maquis to fight Cardassians, it has somehow ended up in the Delta Quadrant and is now targeting a populated moon. Immediate action is critical. Okay. Intercept and deactivate Dreadnought. Analysis may provide valuable data. Don't interfere, even if Dreadnought will possibly destroy the moon or attack it. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we go with this one, but I'm guessing it's going to fail. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. A team beams aboard Dreadnought to deactivate it, but its AI fights back. The team has no chance but to request an emergency beam out, leaving the missile to continue on its devastating course. The moon is destroyed and Voyager is forced to watch helplessly. Yep. I knew that. Knew that. Okay, an abandoned mining station. Well, let's do it. Titanium 57, okay. Still not getting any geranium. Okay, a desert planet. We can find rocky areas with resources, or we can use the torpedoes. I'm guessing even the orange here is going to be higher than, or going to be around 35, so we might as well. Oh, stayed green. It's never the, okay, let's see, what do we got? 112? That's enough for crew quarters. Let's see, can we do both? 70 and, oh, not quite, not quite. Okay, we'll do the crew quarters first. And then we'll try the disruptor after. Okie dokie. Let's what do we got here? Desperate transmission of civilian transport's been ambushed. Okay. Try to rescue them. We will try, but our rescue missions do not go well, I'm afraid. Contact the Kazon ship and negotiate release. Offer to exchange fuel. Or try to intimidate them. Well, I don't really want to give up our fuel. We probably end up fighting them and winning. Let's just do that. Worst case, we gotta fight. Best case, 6 crew and 200 morale. Boom. Excellent. Excellent. I like it. I like it. Okay, so our next fuel stop is that far. We have just under 10. That's 2 away. We want dilithium. Or let's grab this. Hopefully we can get them working. Tier 3, okay, warp core efficiency, let's do it. And then we want the geranium. Small debris field. Okay, tractor beam or the shuttle. I like the tractor beam odds. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to go orange. Okay, 84, nice. Auto save. Now we can build our disruptor. We have a free work crew. Combat. Disruptor array control room. Fires a pulse that deals high damage to shields. Deals low damage against hull. Each additional disruptor control room provides +2 disruptor energy threshold in combat, +20 weapon subsystem health in combat, limit to 4. Okay. Wow, we can we really just tuck it in like that? That's kind of glitchy. Shouldn't it be red? Okay, well, we'll play by the rules. 8 cycles on that. Okay. Now we're getting kind of low on fuel. So hopefully, whoa, that was weird. Matter of survival. Captain, our deuterium reserves are reaching critical levels. At our current consumption rate, we won't be able to keep our systems running much longer. Someone has proposed gathering some crew's belongings and feeding the matter back into our replicator system. While this option could buy us some time, some of those items are deeply personal, so I would advise against it. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh man, we could get all kinds of resources though for a lot of morale, for a big morale hit. But yeah, we're not doing that. Not an option. Crews relieved by your decision, Captain, knowing their personal keepsakes are safe, has lifted spirits across the ship. Let's hope that renewed morale gives us the strength to find another solution. Well, yeah, there's fuel over here, folks. We're close. It's all good. All right, crew quarters are built. Done. Next is our disruptor array control room. And our homeless folks are gone. We just got one person left in sick bay. Let's score some dilithium here. Okay, come on. We need the 8. Play nice. Just give us the green odds. Stay in green. Thank you. Okay, 8 dilithium there. What's this one? The space station. Variety of personnel seeking opportunities. Okay. Okay, scientists for hire. We're not paying them in dilithium. Give them a tour of our biolab or show them the simulation potential of the holodeck. Let's give them a tour of the biolab, see what they think. All right, 6 more crew. And 6 more homeless. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, we got enough battery power for to make this flight. Hold on. Sorry, folks. We got to switch off the holodeck. Yeah, just the holodeck. I don't want to get crazy turning off systems for 2 cycles. I think we are going to go to gray mode though. Yep. We are. Okay. Sorry, folks. I know, Tuvok. I know. Everybody's grumpy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Spaceship debris. Okay, let's risk the shuttle. Well, there's another one. Let's not risk the shuttle. Let's just tractor beam it in. Come on, stay green. Thank you. Thank you. Then we can go back. Turn things back on. Oh, we can go all the way up to level 5 now. Boom. I don't know that we want to. Let's keep it at 4. Get all our stuff and things back on. Actually, yeah, we gotta turn the holodeck back on. Now that we have power for it. There we go, because that'll help our morale since we hit gray mode there. Okay, carry on. We'll leave the biolab offline. We don't really need it for now. We don't need sick bay. We do need to build another crew quarter, though. We actually need to build 2. Oh, no, just 1. Okay, good. I was thinking they only held 5, but that's the officer quarters that only hold 5. Okay. Couple more stops. So we're going to grab the fuel first. There's our disruptor array. Boom. We can put heroes in here. Cool. Based on security. And increases the rate of fire. Okay. Doesn't say how much it increases it, though. Assumedly, Tuvok would be the best for it because his security is the highest, and then Kuna, and then Klingon Balana, and then Chakotay. But I don't know which one would. So again, this is going to eat up shields, which will. I think we'll put Tuvok in here, so that way it will drop enemy shields faster. And then we will move Klingon Bilana to phasers, because I think she's the next highest. 42, 41, 44. Okay, never mind. We'll put Kunit there. And then Klingon Balana in the torpedo bay. And then we bring regular Balana, I think. Yep, -2. Yep, she's at -2. So we bring her back to the navigational deflector in case we need it. And then, yeah, Carrie can jump between the workshop, main engineering, and the shuttle bay, depending on what's going on where. Put them in there for now, because we're not building any shuttles. We're not repairing the warp core. Bring Cass down to the large hydroponics bay. And I think that is good for that. Okay, let's grab some more fuel from this abandoned station. Ooh, I don't like the odds on any of those. Well, let's just scan the sensor array. Good, good. No injuries. I like that. Okay, let's end it with this Kazon. We're running on emergency batteries. Oh no, that sucks. I didn't turn the other ones online. Okay. Let's see. Captain, scanners indicate a well-armed Kazon vessel. They're hailing us. Seems like they ran out of fuel. Our scanners also located a notable amount of tritanium. Let's see how much fuel. Just the 400 or 50 tritanium. Stay green. Stay green. Thank you. All right, there we are. That is Sector 4 alliances. And we are having a power issue. So I'm going to turn off the biolab. We have 43 out of a maximum. Oh shit, maybe I should. What's it got left? Oh, 14 cycles. Yeah, screw it. We'll switch that off so we can save some power. Get our battery banks recharged. 4 cycles till crew quarters are done. Let's fly through. Jump. I think that's it. We've been to all 4 systems. We've done all the missions. On to the next sector. Sensor alert, we've flown into a nebula.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The Kazon Nistrum have sustained their harassment over the past months, though Kulla and Seska have remained absent from direct engagement. The captain expressed a diminishing expectation for a peaceful resolution to this conflict. It is consistently fascinating to observe the human capacity to adhere to hope, even when all logical indicators render such an outcome unattainable. While I recognize her imperative to explore all avenues for crew welfare, I find the process inefficient. Logic dictates the Kazon threat must be neutralized. An aggressive solution presents inherent risks due to the Kazon's numerical advantage. Nevertheless, Voyager has no feasible alternatives.
Okay. That's Tuvok's personal log. Now for Tom Paris.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Business as usual. The Kazon are shooting at us, we're shooting back, though Seska and Kulla have been conspicuously inconspicuous. Strategy? Psychology? Or did they finally take that much-needed honeymoon? Who knows? The captain's finally admitted she's losing faith in a peaceful resolution to our little Kazon conflict. I'm not exactly itching for a full-scale war myself. I prefer the Kazon just collectively beam themselves into a black hole. But let's be realistic here. Even with all our fancy Starfleet tech and the best damn pilot in the galaxy at the helm, the Kazon are basically a Hydra. Chop one head off, two more pop up. And Kulla and Seska, they don't seem to care how many minions they burn through until they finally get what they...
Personal log.
Okay.
Log, Lieutenant Tom
That's
Paris.
the personal logs going into Sector 5. Janeway, report. B'Elanna. The plasma stream burned away the inner layer of the warp coils. We're going to need a source of Verterium Cortinide. Verterium Cortinide. Until we find it, our warp core output is severely restricted. We won't get full power. Warp core capped at Tier 2. Shit. Captain, an old friend of mine, Laxith, is leading a Talaxian convoy in this sector. Great traders. I'm sure they'll have what we need. It's worth a shot. Tuvok. My inspection of main engineering points to sabotage, Captain. Logs were systematically deleted at regular intervals, violating Starfleet protocol. This requires attention. Ooh. Look at that. Neelix, level 3. Send Neelix to monitor the crew. Warning. Becomes unavailable. Have B'Elanna set up a trap. B'Elanna comes unavailable. Send Tuvok to investigate. Tuvok comes unavailable. No, we need all hands on deck. Ooh, that's a big decision. Throwing it right at us right off the bat. In Sector 5. But that's where I'm going to end it. Breaking these up into to one sector at a time seems rather comfortable and easy to get through. So hopefully people like that kind of format. I'm not going to push on for like 8 hours on this one or anything like that. Just going to break it up into these one sector bites. But yeah, if you're enjoying, hit those buttons and watch out for the playthrough of Sector 5. I'm actually just going to jump straight to main menu right now. So, boom, done. That's where things are going to end for the now. So, we'll just we'll hit the end there, and I'll do the little babble. But yeah, that's it for today. Sector 4 all done. Felt like a bit of a fail episode, but we got through it. Didn't get as much done as I would have liked, and it would have been cool to get the other doctor there as a hero. But again, things to look forward to on future plays. So, or spare time shenanigans. You never know. You never know. So, with that, I'm going to let everybody go. Hope you have a wonderful Saturday evening or night, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. Hope you have a wonderful time and a great weekend. And I will probably see you all tomorrow for Sector 5. So thanks for watching, anybody hanging out there. And yeah, appreciate you. So until next time, have a good one, and I will see you then. Thanks a lot, everybody.